I spoke so gently, I held you close, I gave you comfort, you gave me cold. I watched your silence grow every day. I tried to fix it, you walked away. I felt you fading, but I stayed still. I thought love needed a softer girl. I stayed soft, you stayed distant. I gave love you went missing. I held on, you let go. I felt pain you don't know. I stayed soft, you stayed distant. Now my heart feels different. I don't love like before. I can't be soft anymore. I said I'm sorry for things not mine. I lost my voice to keep you fine. You took my kindness like it was free. You never gave the same to me. I broke in silence, you never knew. I stayed too long just loving you. I stayed soft, you stayed distant. I gave love you went missing. I held on, you let go. I felt pain you don't know. I stayed soft, you stayed distant. Now my heart feels different. I don't love like before. I can't be soft anymore. Now I feel colder, but I feel strong. I learned my heart was right all along. You didn't lose me, you let me break. And now I'm gone for my own sake. I stayed soft, but not again. You used to call my name, now it feels so far. You used to hold my hand, now you leave me in the dark. I waited by my phone every night the same. You stopped saying I love you, you stopped saying my name. I felt it in your voice, something changed in you. I tried to fix it all, but you were already through. stop loving me like you used to. You stop picking me, it's true. I was still choosing you. Now I'm here with empty space, losing you in slow pace. We sit in silence now, no words left to say. Your eyes don't look at me, they always look away. I try to make you stay with everything I had, but love can't live alone, and that hurts so bad. I saw it in your touch, it didn't feel the same. I held on way too tight while you let go of me. You stopped picking me every day, little by little you walked away. I stayed the same, I didn't move, but you stopped loving me like you used to. You stopped picking me, it's true. I was still choosing you. Now I'm here with empty space, losing you in slow pace. I kept hoping you'd come back, say my name like before, but hope can break a heart when it knocks on a closed door. You stopped picking me, and I felt it slowly. Now I'm learning to breathe without you choosing me. You held my hand, but not like before. Your eyes felt far, even when close. You said I'm fine, but your voice changed. I heard the truth inside the silence. I felt it break before it broke. I saw the end in the way you spoke. You were gone before you said it. I felt it in your touch. You stopped loving me slowly while I still loved too much. You were cold without warning, I was still holding on. You said it all in silence before you were gone. We sat in quiet, no words to say. I tried to fix what slipped away. Your heart moved on, mine stayed the same. I called your name, you never came. I felt the space between your arms. You looked at me without the warmth. You were gone before you said it. stop loving me quietly while I still try. Now I sit with the silence where your voice used to be. I felt your goodbye early before you left me. You held me close, but I felt alone. Your arms were warm, your heart was cold. I tried to trust, I tried to stay, but something broke along the way. I looked for peace inside your eyes, but all I found were quiet lies. Your love never felt like home. I was lost with you. I kept searching for something that was never true. You said I was yours, but I felt unsure. Your love never felt like home. I was never secure. You changed your tone from night to day. One touch was love, then pushed away. I walked on fear, not on the floor, afraid to lose you even more. I stayed too long inside the doubt. I held you when you shut me out. Your love never felt like home. I was breaking slow. I kept holding the pieces you let go. You stood right there, but weren't really there. Your love never felt like home, just an empty care. Love should feel safe, not like a fall, not like I'm nothing, not scared at all. I needed truth, you gave me fear. I needed you. You disappeared. Your love never felt like home. Now I see it clear. I was loving alone while you stayed unclear. I don't feel you now, but I feel my worth. Your love never felt like home, so I chose me first. Mm. think twice before I talk out. You looked at me like I was wrong, so I stayed quiet for far too long. I started asking, what did I do, when all my heart was just loving you? I changed me just to keep you. Piece by piece I broke. I lost my voice, my color, every time you spoke. I didn't see it coming, how far I would fall. You made me question myself until I had none at all. I blame my heart for loving too much. I thought my love was not enough. You never said I was enough, so I became something you'd love. I tried to fit in your small space. I lost my truth to see your face. I changed me just to keep you up until I was gone. I stayed in all your silence like I did something wrong. I stopped trusting my reflection. I stopped trusting my mind. You made me question myself and leave me behind. Now I see it clear, it was never me. I was just trying to be what you need. But love shouldn't hurt like this every day. It shouldn't make me lose myself this way. Changed me just to keep you, but I lost who I am. I gave you all my pieces, you never gave a damn. Now I pick up my broken and learn to be free. You make me question myself, but I'm coming back to me. I gave you time, I gave you peace, I gave my all so you could breathe. You were my world, I lost my name. I held your love like it was safe. I never asked for anything, just to stay and feel something. I chose you, not myself, every single day. I put me last just to make you stay. I broke my heart to keep you whole. I gave you love and lost my soul. You slept in peace while I stayed up, fixing your pain and my love. You never saw what I became. for you while I was gone. I held you close when I was wrong. I chose you, not myself, even when it hurt. I stayed too long in a love that burned. I gave you light in my darkest night. I lost myself just to make it right. Now I see it clear. It wasn't love for me. It was me giving everything you need. I was not enough for myself at all. I built your world and watched me fall. I chose you, not myself. That was my mistake. I held your hand while I broke away. I gave you life while I lost mine. Now I'm left here trying to find. I used to talk too much. You didn't stay long. But when I got quiet, you came closer. You smiled at my silence like it was peace. But I was just breaking slowly inside. I stopped saying how I feel just to keep you near. I learned your love only works in silence. You only came when I was quiet, when my voice disappeared. You held me like I was perfect when I had nothing left to say. You loved me when I said nothing, but I was screaming inside. You only stayed for my silence, not for my heart. I wrote messages I never sent, kept them in my chest. You never asked why I changed. You just like the calm, but calm was not peace. It was pain I hid. I became someone softer just for you to stay. Every word I swallowed turned into tears at night. You never heard them because I stayed quiet. You only came when I was quiet, when my voice disappeared. You held me like I was perfect. I stopped being me. You called it love, but it was just my silence. You loved me when I said nothing. Now I finally speak goodbye. You only stayed for my silence, not for my heart. I check my phone again, no message from you. The night feels long without your words. I told myself you were just busy, but deep inside I knew the truth. Time kept moving, I stayed still. You moved on, I stayed here. I waited, you never did. I called your name in silence. I waited, you never did. While my heart kept breaking, you were gone, but I stayed. I waited for nothing. I saved every memory like it still meant something. Your voice in my head won't leave me alone. I thought love was supposed to come back, but you didn't, and I did. Every hour felt the same, empty space where you used to be. I waited, you never did. I kept believing lies. I waited, you never did. While I lost myself, you were gone, but I stayed. I waited for nothing. out for you, even when I was breaking. I stayed close, but felt so far away. You looked at me, but not inside me. I was there, but not really there. I got quieter day by day. You didn't ask if I was okay. I disappear right next to you. You never saw me fall apart. I was fading in your hands, but you never felt my heart. I disappear right next to you, like I was never even real. You were there but not with me. You never saw how I feel. I stopped talking about my pain. You stopped noticing anything at all. I learned to hide behind my smile while slowly losing my own soul. I was screaming without a sound, but you never turned around. I disappear right next to you. You never saw me fall apart. I was fading in your hands, but you never felt my heart. I disappear right next to you, like I was never even real. You were there but not with me. You never saw how I feel. Maybe I was too quiet to be heard by you. Maybe love was blind when I needed truth. I gave you everything you never knew, and I lost myself loving you. I disappear right next to you, and you just let me fade away. I was right there loving you, but you never made me stay. I disappear right next to you. Now I don't know who I am. I was gone before goodbye, and you never understand. I used to stand tall, I used to speak loud. Now I whisper even when I'm alone. I started saying it's okay when it was not okay. I bent my voice so you wouldn't leave. You like me quiet, you like me easy, so I became less best just to stay near you. I became someone smaller just to fit in your world. I hid my edges, I broke my words, I shrunk just to fit you. I lost my name, and you never noticed I was not the same. I stopped asking, I stopped needing, I made myself soft so you wouldn't feel pressure. But I felt pressure every single day. Loving you cost me. You never asked if I was okay. You only liked the version I made. Oh, I became someone smaller just to fit in your world. I hid my edges, I broke my words, I shrunk just to fit you. I lost my name, and you never noticed I was not the same. Now I see it so clear and cold. Love shouldn't mean losing your soul. I was not too much, you were just not enough to hold all of me. I became someone smaller, but I won't stay there. I'm finding my voice in empty air. I shrunk just to fit you, but I'm growing back, and I'm never again going to fade like that. You smiled at me like I mattered. You stayed close every night. I thought I found something real, something warm, something right. You said my name so softly, like I was your safe place. But now your eyes feel empty, no light on your face. I don't know when it changed, or where you let go. One day you were here, next day I don't know. You were kind and cold, like I did something wrong. You changed without warning, now I don't belong. You were close and far, like I was never enough. You turned my love to silence, you turned my trust to dust. I replay all the moments, try to find the line where your heart stopped caring and left me behind. You don't even notice how I still wait for you, but you moved on easy like I never knew you. I keep asking myself, what did I miss? How did we fall from love to this? You were kind and cold, like I did something wrong. You changed without warning, to dust. Maybe I was too soft, maybe you were too gone, but I never saw it coming until you were already gone. You were kind and cold, and I still don't know why. You changed without warning, left me asking goodbye. You were loved in a ghost I can't reach anymore. You were everything once, now you're nothing but a door. You said my name like it was real. You held my hand, I tried to feel. I gave you trust, I gave you time. You gave me less with every night. I saw it fade inside your eyes. You stayed with me, but felt so far. You walked away so easily, like I was nothing you need. No tears, no looking back, just gone like we never had. You didn't fight for me, you didn't try to stay. I gave you everything, you gave me space. I stayed too long, I stayed too soft. I held your love when it was lost. You felt so close, then turned so cold. I begged for warmth, you let me go. I felt alone right by your side. You stopped loving me, but didn't say goodbye. You walked away so easily, like I was nothing you need. No tears, no looking back, just gone like we never had. You You held my hand, but not for long. You said you cared, but felt so wrong. I gave you all, you gave me some. I stayed too close, you came undone. I felt the space inside your love. I tried to fix what wasn't enough. You gave me half a heart and called it love. I gave you every part, it wasn't enough. I stayed when you pulled away. I broke a little every day. You gave me half a heart, now I'm in the dark. You said I'm here, but felt so far. I saw the truth in who you are. I kept the hope, you let it die. I held your name, you said goodbye. I lost myself to make you stay, but you were leaving anyway. You gave me half a heart and called it love. I gave you every part, it wasn't enough. I stayed when you pulled away. I cried where you couldn't stay. You gave me half a heart, tore my world apart. Now I don't feel the same. Love sounds like pain. I gave you all of me, you gave me almost nothing. You gave me half a heart and let me fall. I tried to play my part, you gave me walls. I stayed till I fell apart, alone with your broken start. You gave me half a heart, now I'm healing in the dark. I won't take half again, I won't beg love to stay. I lost myself in you, but I'll find me one day. You were close, but felt far. I kept calling, no answer. I stayed up, you slept fine. I felt pain, you felt nothing. I gave more every day. You pulled back, walked away. I was the only one trying, holding us, slowly dying. You let go without fighting. gave silence. I saw signs I ignored. You were gone, I stayed more. I broke down, you stayed cold. I held on, you let go. I was the only one trying, holding us slowly dying. You let go without fighting. I was the only one trying. Now I see it was me, loving hard alone deeply. You were there, but not real. I felt love you didn't feel. I was the only one trying, crying low, barely breathing. Now I'm done with the fighting. I was the only one trying. I let go this time, alone but free. You used to hold me close, now you don't reach at all. I try to say your name, but it felt too small. I spoke with open heart, you looked the other way. I started losing words, a little every day. I felt it in my chest, something broke inside. I stopped telling you what I used to hide. I don't speak like before, my voice feels so far. You don't hear me now, no matter where you are. I went quiet for you, I closed every door. I don't speak like before, I don't speak anymore. You said I talk too much, so I learned to stay still. I kept my feelings down, even when they killed. I watched you drift away, but I said nothing back. I thought if I was calm, you wouldn't leave like that. Now my heart is low, my words are gone. I stayed here for you, but you still moved on. I don't speak like before, my voice feels so far. You don't hear me now, no matter where you are. I went quiet for you, I closed every door. I don't speak like before, I don't speak anymore. I miss the girl I was, she used to feel so free. Now I hold it all in, so no one sees me. speak anymore. I used to smile for no reason. I used to laugh without fear. Now I stay quiet most days. I don't feel the same here. You changed me slow, I didn't see. I lost myself trying to keep you. I don't know me anymore. I don't feel like before. You took pieces of my heart. Now I'm falling apart. I look in the mirror, but she feels like a lie. I miss who I was before you said goodbye. I used to dream big and bright. Now I just sleep through the nights. I stopped talking like I used to. I stopped shining next to you. I gave you all, you gave me less. Now I'm stuck in this emptiness. I don't know me anymore. I don't feel like before. You took pieces of my heart. Now I'm falling apart. I look in the mirror, but she feels like a lie. I miss who I was before you said goodbye. I was soft, I was kind. Now I'm lost in my mind. I try to heal, but it's slow. I miss the girl I used to know. I don't know me anymore. I don't know me anymore. I miss who I was before you. You held my hand, I felt okay. You said stay close, then walked away. I trusted you, I let you in. You felt like home, now I feel thin. I didn't see it, I didn't know love could hurt this slow. Now love feels like a risk. I'm scared of every kiss. Your touch still haunts my skin. I don't feel safe in love. I don't believe enough. You broke the way I trust. Now love feels like a risk. You changed your tone, you went so cold. I stayed too long, I did what I'm told. I lost my voice, I stayed so small. I gave you me, you took it all. I tried to fix it, I tried to stay, but you pushed me away. Now love feels like want your love, I pull away. I don't know what to say. You left a mark I can't erase. I fear a warm embrace. No love feels like a risk. I'm scared of every kiss. I don't know how to feel. I don't feel safe in love, but I still want that touch. I hate how this is real. Now love feels like a risk. I saw the distance in your eyes, but I stayed still. I told myself it's nothing, but it hurt me real. You stopped saying my name like it didn't matter. I smiled through the pain, falling deeper after. I felt it breaking slow, but I didn't let you go. I stayed when it hurt, when your love turned cold. I stayed through every hurt, even when I felt alone. I gave you all my heart, you gave me silence instead. I stayed when it hurt, now I'm broken in my head. You changed without a word, I tried to understand. I held on too tightly to a slipping hand. Every night I waited for you to come back, but you were already gone. I just didn't see that. I kept loving in the dark while you were falling apart. I stayed when it hurt, when your love turned cold. I stayed through every hurt, even when I felt alone. I gave you all my heart, you gave me silence instead. I stayed when it hurt, now I'm broken in my head. Now I see clearly, I was loving for two. You were letting go while I was holding you. I stayed when it hurt, but I won't stay again. I stayed through every hurt, now I'm finding myself instead. I gave you all my heart, but I'm taking it back. I stayed when it hurt, now I'm not coming back. I stood right in front you didn't. I talked, you heard noise, not my heart. I was there, but not to you. I gave you all my silence and all my words. You picked the easy parts and left the rest. I tried to be enough in every way, but you never stayed long enough to see me. I was close to you, but still so far. You never reached what I really am. You never really saw me, not the real me. You looked but didn't see me. I was breaking right in front of you, but you smiled like I was fine. You never really saw me, no, not me. I stopped explaining myself, it got too tired. I stopped hoping you would change. I learned your eyes don't find me anymore, so I became quiet inside. I was right there, but you missed it, every piece of me. You never touched, you never really saw me, not the real me. You looked but didn't see me. I was falling in slow motion pain, but you never asked if I was okay. You never really saw me, no, not me. Maybe I was invisible to your heart. Maybe I loved you too soft. I was there all along, but you never learned how to see me. You never really saw me, and now I see it too. You looked but didn't see me. I'm walking away from your empty view, finally free, but still so blue. You never really saw me, but I see myself now. Stop calling your name, it felt too heavy now. Your messages stay unread, like they never mattered. I used to wait for you, now I just wait for peace. I don't cry like before, I don't break out loud. Something inside me changed without making a sound. I learned to let you go quietly, no drama, no fight, no sound. I kept my pain inside me, so no one could see it now. I left without the sound, but I left you behind. Your shadow still comes back, but I don't follow it. I used to chase your love, now I just let it slip. I smile when I remember, but it doesn't hurt the same. I don't call your name anymore, I don't hope you return. I gave up on us slowly, like a candle that won't burn. I learned to let you go quietly, no begging, no tears, no sound. I carried my broken pieces and put myself back now. I left without a sound, but I found myself somehow. Maybe you'll never notice how I was fading away, but I was dying in silence every single day. I learned to let you go quietly, no noise, just peace inside. I chose my heart over you for the very first time. I left without a sound, and I finally survived. Quiet space, no voice. I stopped waiting for your text, I stopped checking my phone at night. It didn't hurt all at once, it broke in small pieces. I smiled when no one saw. I learned to breathe again without your name in my mind. I started to feel light. You didn't notice I was falling apart. You didn't see I was letting you go. I fixed me in silence, no one heard the pain. I healed in the dark where you couldn't reach me. I don't need your sorry, I don't need your love. I rebuilt my heart without you knowing. I fixed me in silence, and I survived alone. I deleted your memory slow, like dust from old pictures. It didn't happen in one day, it took many quiet nights. I stopped loving the idea of who you used to be, and I met myself again for the first time in years. You never look back, so I stopped looking too. You walked away loud, I healed quietly from you. I fixed me sorry. I don't need your love. I rebuilt my heart without you knowing. Fix me in silence, and I survived alone. I thought I would break forever, but I didn't. I thought I would stay lost, but I found me. And you never knew what you lost in me. I fixed me in silence. No more waiting for you. I healed in my own time, not tied to your truth. I don't need your memory. I don't need your name. I became someone stronger without your flame. I fixed me in silence, and I finally feel whole. Quiet space, no voice. I gave you all my love. You gave me empty hands. I stayed when it hurt. I smiled when I cried. You took my soft heart and called it normal love. But it was never love. It was just me losing me. I waited for you to change, but you never did. I broke in silence while you stayed the same. Now I choose myself. No more tears for you. I finally stand up from everything you did. And I won't go back. I remember your cold words, they still stay in my mind. You said I was too much, but I was just real love. I made myself smaller just to fit your world. Now I see the truth. I was never the problem. I don't wait anymore. I don't cry for you. I'm tired of hurting for someone who never cared. Now I choose myself. No more tears for you. I finally stand up from everything you did. I was lost in you, but I found my way back. I finally picked me, and I won't go back. Still hurt sometimes, but I breathe again. I don't need your love to feel enough. I'm learning slowly to love my name without your shadow